Hey everybody, welcome to this week's 5-minute devotional. This week we're still going to be talking about love, but this week we're going to move a little further into 1 Corinthians chapter 13. We're going to start this week with verse 7. In the Amplified Classic it says that love bears up under anything and everything that comes. It is ever ready to believe the best of every person. Its hopes are fadeless under all circumstances, and it endures everything without weakening. And that's in the Amplified Classic. I also have the Passion Translation here, and I want to point some things out that it says down here in the notes on the Passion Translation. So the Passion Translation says that love is a safe place of shelter, for it never stops believing the best for others. Love never takes failure as defeat, for it never gives up. But down in the notes, it says that Paul is saying that love covers all things like a roof covers a house. And like a roof protects and shields, you could say that love springs no leak. It is a safe place that offers shelter, not exposure. And I kind of want to dwell on that. Are you exposing the hurt that you receive from others? Like, when I say that, what I'm saying is, are you choosing to tell absolutely everyone around you what that person did to you? That perceived offense. Are you and I'm not saying that they didn't do something bad to you. I'm not saying that at all. But are you telling absolutely everyone about that? Because love covers. Love offers a safe place of shelter and not exposure. Because if we're choosing to believe the best of every person, it's like we talked about last week, how sometimes when people hurt you, most of the time they probably did not intend to hurt you, right? Their intentions, it was completely not their intentions probably to hurt you. So if we believe the best of every person and we choose to forgive them and not to take offense, right? Like the word tells us, then we're not going to expose what they did to us to everyone around us, right? Because I don't know about you, but I have messed up a fair amount in my life. There are things and times and words that I have said in the past that you look back and people were so gracious to me in my immaturity. They just ignored what I said, or they paid no attention to a suffered wrong, basically, and they loved me anyways. Because let's face it, you and I, we're both still growing, right? We have not arrived by any means. We're all growing in grace. The Bible talks about our faith growing from glory to glory, right? So it's from one phase on to the next phase. Sometimes I think the more I find out about God and the more I learn about His Word, the more I look back and go, my goodness, I knew nothing. Why didn't somebody call me in from out of the rain? Because I was wrong. But thank God for His mercy and His grace. And what this verse is saying is that we're to extend that mercy and grace to those who wrong us, to those who have offended us. We are to let them go in our hearts and just pray for them. You know, the Bible says to pray for your enemies, right? And sometimes people who have hurt you may be your enemy, but we're to pray for those and we're to love them because we're supposed to be known by our love towards others. And if you love somebody who loves you, that's easy. But loving someone who is unloving to you, that takes faith. But faith can't work in an unforgiving heart. And faith can't work without love operating. So let's choose this week to pay no attention to a suffered wrong. Let's choose this week to bear up under everything that comes and to be ever ready to believe the best of every person. To always believe that people's intentions were right, even when they may not be. Because that is how you and me, my friend, that's how we get free. So be blessed. Sorry, we went a little bit over our 5 minutes this week, but I will see you next week.